Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
Honestly, really love the LC pick. I think this is really...
Manage it. Oh god, he's got to manage the aggro. Husky might actually have a shot at something here as Matthew is dangerously low. Needs to do a little bit of dancing around his tower, but in the mid lane... Oh, the deep grab. That's big. Alright, Pekaz is the one who has to back off. Heads up play from Z-Freak, and now Panda, he doesn't have the damage to do this by himself. He's going to get taken down. That Z-Freak's presence will deter that further aggression as well, but now they know Moo alone down bot, but Pekaz is just taking too much damage here. They really can't afford to go all in for this. And in the meantime, there we go. They will get that stun down. Husky's too late to return to the lane, and maybe, can he catch up to Panda? Well, he can't, but Z-Freak can. That should be an easy kill for them, as they will get it, and really able to keep his teammate healed up. As Z-Freak, he's going to give it another go. Might just be enough damage. Decrypt into Nether is going to get the job done, and that's brutal. Pekaz didn't get any extra regen brought out. Matthew isn't really going to be able to get that experience to get himself up to 5 or 6 either.
No, it's awkward, and...
Can they kill him in time? Yes, they can. They'll have to throw the tree.
Oh, that'd be so perfect for them right now. There's no way they should get this kill, but I think they will.
Yeah, the duel comes in. Z-Freak's even there with the life drain to help out, and like you said, they shouldn't be able to do that without any sort of...
TP in after the fight to try and finish off and pop up some of those kills, but he's not really going to be the one to break out and really cause anything to start. And does Moo have this with the range? Just barely. Does he have the damage, though? Nah.
Well, I believe Panda, yeah, he's still dying, but Moo missing out on a little bit of damage. It's a level 1 duel, though, so missing Ted still get involved as we see quite a few heroes grouped up in the south side jungle. The X is going to be on the Gunner. There's going to be the Torrent and the Ghost Ship. Pekaz comes in looking for the Blood Rite as well. They need more damage. Gunner's still not dying. They will eventually finish him off. And now they're in onto other targets. They've got Z-Freak sort of surrounded here. Going to try to catch him out with the X once again. Pull back. Damage coming into play. Moo. Well, sticking around just in case, but this is really kind of not a good move. The Undergrowth now comes in, but how much can they really do here? Not a whole lot. Gustavo is now in some trouble as Husky gets taken down. The X pulls Tiny back into the Torrent, and poor Zoomers are just going to get completely wiped out.
They're hunting, but I think unfortunately for Thunder Awaken, might just be a little bit too slow. Might get Z-Freak, though. That was an unfortunate path.
Just gets spotted in the tree. He's going to look for the TP, but the Torrent...
Or except spanned over 30 seconds instead of 15. You can heal multiple heroes at the same time, or towers even at the same time. So unfortunately, as soon as they make this play mid, the hero up top is healed, but nice play.
Okay. It's going to be the first primal split. They take down Moon. Matthew does have to sacrifice himself, and it looks like Panda is going to fall as well, but they want to get on Gustavo. They're going to track down that Tiny. He's even ruptured up, so he can't move much, but Z-Freak actually healing him up with the life drain. It's a nice play. It's just not enough. That rate of healing needed to be a little bit higher, so Thunder Awaken sacrifice their supports, but they get both Moo and Gustavo. But again, damage on the tower. Still not going to happen. Oh my goodness, Gunner gets baited a little bit here. The cores will re-go, and Gunner can't survive this one. Husky's going to try his best, but there's only so much he can do. Now he gets stunned up by the Earth Panda, and they should track him down. The Decrep is buying time. They've got another stun in onto him, and this Tree of Protector is rapidly losing his HP. The X is going to pull him back into a Torrent. They'll finish him off. Now Z-Freak next up on the chopping block, and ET.
Smart smoke going into your opponents, collapsing on the mid lane. Not to mention they still have the ward up here.
On the Dark Mega to start it off. Big play. Do they have the damage, though? It looks like they should. Not the win, but they get the kill. Husky, Overgrowth isn't great. Only caught Panda. Now Gunner going to get hit up by the Ruptures. Pekaz pops a BKB and pushes in, looking for the damage, but right-click-wise, he's not all that impressive. Gunner's just holding his ground. It looks like eventually he'll go down. It's because lost about 2/3 of his health in the process, but well, they got what they wanted. They'll back out. Sacred is just going to wait out that primal split timer. Yeah, and they will walk away from that. But you get a kill onto Gunner. It's a pretty heavy price to pay, though. Both of the supports, they hit it in time.
Yeah, but without the smoke, they get scouted, and yeah.
There's the duel onto Sacred. Going to try to bring him down. Don't think they'll get a win, but they might still get the kill. Nope. Primal Spring. Or, excuse me, not Primal Spring. Primal Split. Coming in. Moo gets taken down. Gunner loses his BKB here, so he's just stuck in a corner. Husky's not going to be able to help him. They're going all in onto this Huskar. Gustavo Well, he doesn't really want to be here either. His own BKB sort of wears down, so he has to try and retreat, but the X marks the spot. Is actually going to hit him up. That pulls him back in. Panda gets the stun down. Meanwhile, Z-Freak not able to complete that TP off to the side as he will be finished. And for Zoomers, I mean, these fights have started, I think, 3 or 4 different ways, but the ending always seems to be the same. They get
Awaken, but this is scary.
actually still get the torn on Xavier. They're going to hit him up with the rupture and the silence as well, try and push their way forward, but Z-Freak, look at that. He is getting that refraction down. I don't know if it's going to be enough right now, though, for the Ghost Ship. They will be flying through. No one dead just yet on either side, but eventually Z-Freak will fall. Thunder Awakener almost trying to sort of reset this, but the Overgrowth is going to maybe ruin that plan because he gets dueled. He tried to back off, but he's going to get locked in place instead. Will they finish him off? No, because lives! They kill move that gets because some bonus HP. And Thunder Awaken are going to sweep the fight. It was so close, CT. This time, so we gotta try and make a move. Sable's gonna come in. There's gonna be the life break. They did get the duel down, so the Bloodseeker is dropping low, and they do get that first life. They'll get the win as well. Nice little bit of damage from Move, but now Z-Freak is in some trouble. He's gonna get pulled back in by the X. TP will be canceled. They will pick him off. He does have buyback though, so get the Pugna back in fairly quickly, but
again here, he needs to find that free kill, and then maybe they can start to swing this, but that's where, yep, here we go.
Okay, they'll get to go. Pause dropped low, the duel comes in. They will find it. Pause taken down, big kill there. Can they get any more though? That Ghost Ship, the Ghost Ship fleet actually is coming in to sort of break up their movement position. They're going to lose the tower. Gunner now TP's in. Sable's going to arrive as well, and now they're going to try and take the fight. The breakdown onto the Kunkka. They need more damage, though, as the Rupture's going to come in, and this time he's just getting blown up. Gunner tries to push in with the life break, hoping to help, but there's still not enough. The Titan's going to go down. That duel is not going to get it done. His move dies as well. The buybacks now have to come through, but they don't have any on the two most important heroes. Gunner and Sable are out of the fight, and that's the GG. It's just done in an instant.
I don't know where Mu was. I don't know what happened there. I think that Gunner and Costabile led the charge, and you do use these big ultimates because Reaper Scythe, Ravage, these are not low cooldowns, is still bound by not the longest cooldown, it's only 90 seconds, but by that Arena of Blood. I'm just worried that Thunder Awaken have too many of those automatic tools, even though Matthew, well, he's dead. And wait a second, is this the first ranged hero? Should have a very free lane here on the Razor. It just simply not what you can do here if you're Mu, aside from aggro back, try to get the range creeps with the anchor smash, and well, he's got the gush, but unfortunately not the most damage because Husky doesn't have that creep, but actually took 2.
Wow.
Get hit by 2 anchor smash.
It's one that really puts Mu in a less terrible position, as that static link really did not last very long. He's gonna get turned on. What the hell is happening?
Oh, because he really just not
really had expected it to happen. Sacred, well, gonna try to restore normality a little bit there with the kill onto Z-Freak, diving the tower and your creeps, but he is still in a pretty solid position as Mu is very far forward. Now that static link is gonna come into play. Finally, a long duration one, because he's got to watch the health. Husky may just bring him down by himself. He's got the damage. And that's still not really going to work. Maybe if they get the Husky kill to follow it up, that's going to even things out a little bit better. But even this kill does not change the fact that your Razor...
I honestly think, well, they might look for Gunner here, but no, they have to give up on this kill. There's no way this works.
They're going to give it a try anyway. The Lucent Beam prevents Dark Mago from getting the full damage out, so Gunner heals up, and this is going to turn. Matthew already dead. Dark Mago, run as fast as you possibly can. He's going to be able to get out. Sacred, though, has returned after that death, so things are going to get a little bit dicey there. The stun comes in. The Hand of God, though, will heal him up. He needs to be able to get the Death Pulse out as well. He's just going to survive. Sacred's the one who needs to be a little bit careful. The Lucent Beam's going to stun him up. There's a missile coming in. Spear from the... You don't get the kill as top lane Dark Mago. He's going to give this a go. He's got Sacred here to help out, so bullying up on Z-Freak a little bit, but now here comes Gunner. They didn't kill that creep, and the Reaper Scythe is at the ready. Dark Mago just trying to get himself out of here. Sacred is, at this point, really not going to be able to help, and it's just going to be a death. Reaper Scythe gets it. Meanwhile, Costabile in the bottom lane, he picked up a cause with the help of Mu. They
can actually try and turn this game around, and they're getting run out in their own triangle here. No Ravage, though. This could be an overextension, but something's got to change really quick here. They want the fight, and they're going to have to find Gunner first, but do they have enough without the kisses? And Dark Mago's not even here.
We're still getting a long duration static link down though, but there's going to be the Hand of God, the call down coming through to slow him up a little bit as well. So I think they're just going to have to take Moo, but now Dark Mego arrives. They get to the arena, the spear stun is there. And Gunnar doesn't have any backup, so Thunder Awaken finally getting the team fight that they needed. It's a double kill into Baka's out. Meanwhile, Gunnar picked himself up an E-Blade. So that is something maybe a little bit new for the Necro, but oh boy, it may not help him here as he is going to get caught out. Call down will not be enough to save him. Hand of God even comes through, still not enough. Moo though, he did throw down the Ravage. Gustavo's now going to come in with that ult. That's enough to take down Sacred. The problem is he's the one who has the static link on him. He's just going to get taken down. Cause pushed forward by the Cookie. You're going to take out the Luna. Buyback's not available. Moo now is dead as well.
It feels like they were pretty much all in on magic damage at this stage of the game, and okay, Gunnar wants revenge. He has the Reaper Scythe, could look for it, probably doesn't want it on Pandaboo, and he'll definitely try and save it if he can, but still, they have to be very cautious about this position, and he's going to use it, so aside from the high ground, it's still very risky, and they might just try to immediately blow up Pakaz, and this is going to work.
They needed to initiate with it, they'll do exactly that. Pakaz is already dead, now they're looking for more. Sacred missing the Timber Chain, so he is still sort of stuck in this fight, but Matthew is the far easier kill. Simply go after that first. Once they got it though, they're back onto the Timber. Sacred just gonna keep on cutting his way through here, but that homing missile is gonna do its job. It will eventually connect. Ooh, look at that, even blinking forward to make sure that he's gonna stay within range, make sure that that Timber doesn't get out, and now Sacred has used almost all of his mana trying to escape this, and he still hasn't actually gotten out. Feels like he's just eventually going to be taken down. 2 steps forward, it's going to be Z-Freak. That's not the hero that Thunder Awaken wanted, but they're actually going to throw Sacred in with the spit out. How does this fight really go, though? They need to be able to get Gunnar. They've completely isolated him in the river. They will take him down. Sacred sacrifices himself in exchange, but as you said, he has buyback. He's back into the fight. Gustavo now has to pop the BKB, but in the middle lane, Dark Mego, he threw down the arena. It only hits onto Z-Freak, though, but that means Z-Freak can't help, as the cause will push in. They get Gustavo, but who responding with the Ravage. It's a nice play, but where is the damage to follow it up? They just don't have any with their cores gone. And yeah, they're going to tip Moo there. That's a big Ravage, but it's an irrelevant one. Thunder.
They're being met on the ward. This is a really tense high ground to fight.
There's the spit play once again. They get the stun down onto Gunnar. Matthew is just going to absolutely get his team in there, and Gunnar's dead. The buyback is not available. 4 Zoomers have to retreat with anyone that they still have, but they're losing too much. Z-Freak will go down. They're at least just have to continue their retreat, but here's Dark Mego with a haste rune and a BKB pushing forward. That forces out the BKB from your Luna, and he's now going to pop the Eclipse. So it's going to turn around. Sacred dropping low, but the arena actually, the arena is nice, but the spear actually pushes them back into Sacred, but who cares? They still get the kills that they wanted. Gustavo goes down. Husky dead as well.
This would be an astounding way for Thunder Awaken to lose, but they actually have to leave. They actually have to back up here. Gunnar needs to be, yeah, you have to be so careful of that nullifier still, but no way.
Oh no, they hit him. They got the nullifier. Picasso's going in. Gunnar dropping low. Hand of God coming through for the heal. Not going to be enough though. Gunnar's dead. That might just be it. Moo's going to try to jump in. He has the Ravage, but he doesn't really have a great opportunity to use it, and there's your GG call. The sabotage from Matthew will not end up costing them as Thunder Awaken take both games of this final distance here.
Oh man, that is a rough turn of it.